Dick Van Dyke Show. Starring Dick Van Dyke. Rosemary, Maury Amsterdam, Larry Matthews, and Mary Tyler Moore.
Hello, Dick Van Dyke Show friends. Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is KJ Ricardo. Today's episode is a look at my list of the top 5 Laura Petrie moments from season 4 of the Dick Van Dyke Show. Now, I love Laura. She's one of my favorite characters, and she has some pretty great moments from season 4. So let's get started. Number 5 is The Lady and the Babysitter. This is a great episode that features someone that we've never been introduced to. This is Richie's babysitter / tutor. He's a teenage boy, and he ends up falling in love with Laura. It's not really that surprising. Probably a lot of teenage boys had crushes on Laura because she is a very beautiful older woman. So he begins talking about this girl that he's in love with, and she's completely oblivious that it's actually her. She thinks it's another teenage girl. And so I'm including this episode because of the whole crush concept. Number 4 is Boy Number 1, Boy Number 2. This is another great episode that features Laura and Millie's friendship. Now, both of their sons are going to be in a commercial for the Ellen Brady show. Laura wants Richie to be the star, be the featured player of this commercial. And so she kind of becomes a stage mom in this episode. She and Millie really butt heads in this episode. And I'll be featuring this episode later on, looking at Millie and Cherry moments. But this episode really is great, featuring Laura and how she becomes a stage mom for her son Richie. I just really liked this concept. Number 3 is Never Bathe on Saturday. This is a very iconic episode of Dick Van Dyke. Rob and Laura are at a hotel for the weekend. They're going to go to a dinner and theater show. Laura decides to take a bath, and she gets her toe stuck in the faucet. She was playing with the drip. This is an iconic Laura Petrie moment. Rob tries to break down the bathroom door, and it doesn't really work out. Eventually, they're going to have someone come and cut around the faucet. So their whole trip is ruined because of Laura. But this is just a hilarious moment featuring Laura that she was playing with the drip and she got her toe stuck in the faucet. I just think that's really hilarious. And the faucet actually is attached to her foot for the rest of the episode. This is just a great episode. Number 2 is My Mother Can Beat Up My Father. This episode is the first episode of season 4. Rob and Laura are at a bar and this man is hitting on Laura. Rob tries to defend his wife, but eventually it's Laura who has to beat up this guy.
I'm not gonna fight. I'm just gonna try a little psychology.
The only thing good on TV are little cutie pussies like you, huh?
You! What's that? I told you I didn't want to fight, but I think I'd better warn you. I'm a black belt karate expert, and these hands are registered with the police department as lethal weapons. Now, I'm obliged by law to tell you that first.
Rob?
Well, thanks for the warning. Hey, come on, baby. Let's you and I go dance.
Rob becomes fascinated with this idea that his wife can beat up somebody. So he's wondering, can she beat me up? And so we get a really nice scene where he's like, okay, come on, come at me. And she is actually capable of beating up Rob. And it's a really nice moment.
Oh, no, that guy beat up on me, and you beat up on him, so you think that you can therefore beat up on me.
Hey, how about that?
Oh, sure. You believe in your own publicity. Look, the guy caught me a little off guard. He caught you, you caught him off guard, and that's all there is to it.
No, not quite. I do happen to know a little judo.
Now, come on, Mr. Modo. You mean you think you think you can toss me around the way you toss that drunk around?
Of course not, Rob. Now let's forget it.
No, wait a minute. You think you can toss me around? I'd like to see you try. Come on.
I didn't say I could toss you around. I said I could toss you down.
Oh, is that so? All right, let's see you try that. Come on.
Rob, now this is silly.
It is not silly. You think you can beat up on me, and I say you can't. Now, come on. I'm ready to attack.
You mean you're going to hit me?
No, just make believe.
Oh.
Now, come on. Let's go. I'm coming.
Yay for Mommy!
But my number one pick is Pink Pills and Purple Parents. I love this episode. This is one of my favorite episodes featuring Laura out of the entire Dick Van Dyke Show. This is a flashback episode to when Rob and Laura first got married, and Rob's parents are coming to visit to meet Laura for the very first time. Now, she's very nervous, understandably so. So Millie gives Laura some pills to take to relax her nerves. Rob's parents arrive, and Rob's mom is especially very critical of Laura. She's kind of upset that Rob and Laura got married. And so this adds stress to Laura, and so she ends up taking the pills. This backfires on her because the pills make her act like she's drunk. And so she starts to act very loopy, very out of her mind, not Laura Petrie, the way that we know and love her. She's acting very drunk, and everyone at this dinner is very confused about this. But I love this episode because Mary Tyler Moore is so great. She's acting drunk, and she does it so well. This is comedy genius right here. And I think while everyone knows Dick Van Dyke is a comedic genius, well, this episode proves that Mary Tyler Moore is also a comedic genius. And so I love this episode because it really brings out more comedy with Laura Petrie and Mary Tyler Moore. I can't say this enough. Mary Tyler Moore is great in this episode. So I have a little video montage here of my favorite moments from this episode. So enjoy.
Look, it's just my parents. It's not royalty. All you have to do is bow gracefully and stable their white horses.
Food!
Boy, you get hungry at the stranger.
Not for me, for your parents. What am I going to serve them?
Oh, that is a problem. Honey, I gotta get back. Look, please don't get so worked up, will you not?
Rob, I just want to make a good impression because I love you.
Oh, honey, I love you too. Smile, will you? I want you to be glad they're coming.
I am.
Okay.
I'm not. We're going to have some parrots and keys.
Honey, anything wrong? Laura, is anything wrong?
No. Oh, no, darling. I just remembered we're supposed to have some peas and carrots. Will you excuse me while I make a telephone call? I'll just make a phone call.
I thought she was the Army's new secret weapon.
Secret weapon.
He likes my jokes.
Honey, don't do that. We tried to convince him for years he's not funny. Honey, is there anything?
It's not singing. Oh, it's not.
Here we are, folks. Ice cream sundaes.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Sundays on a Saturday? Isn't that amusing?
Well, where's the ice cream? All I've got is chocolate sauce and nut. But it's good.
I knew I forgot something. Of course, the ice cream. If you'll excuse me. I scream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream. One for Robbie. One for Moo Moo. One for Daddy. something. But it doesn't matter. See how nicely it matches the tablecloth? No, you have your own. I dropped my spoonie.
I'll get it.
No, that's all right. I'll get it, darling. You know what the dinner needs. It needs some nice music. Gonna have some music, moo-moo. Oh, yes. Here we go.
Sam, our daughter-in-law is a drunkie.
This thing isn't as bad as it looks. But there has the possibilities.
I dream of Laura with the light brown hair. Oh, the monkey wrapped his tail around the flagpole.
Laura, stop that! One thing you've got to say, she's obedient. Honey?
I can't say it enough that I really love that episode. It might be in my top 10 favorite episodes of the Dick Van Dyke Show. And that's it. That's all I have for you this week. I hope you enjoyed looking at some of my favorite moments from season 4 featuring Laura. Let me know what your favorite episode is, and I'll be happy to read that comment. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time with another video. And make sure that you are subscribed to my channel for more Dick Van Dyke Show episodes and other great content coming your way very soon. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. And remember to always laugh often.